Hey guys, is it incel to want to be a father? No, no, it's not. But Shoe0nHead has a new video about it, and she's going to talk to us about that today. And based on the thumbnail, it looked like she's also covering a little bit about Pragmata, that new game that came out. I haven't played it myself, but I've seen some very wholesome images online of the main character with a adopted daughter, I guess. Anyways, enough of my yapping. Let's just dive in and see what Shoe0nHead has to say about being a father and if it is incel behavior.
Your eggs are drying up.
Joke's on you, I don't have any eggs.
Woman online, you have probably heard
I mean, I've got chickens, so I've got a lot of eggs, but you know what I mean.
that many times. Perhaps this image haunts you at night. It
I've seen that image many times.
is a true fact that women's fertility begins to decline at age 30, and they suddenly wake up and get what we call baby fever. But what about the men? Do their sperms rot? Do their balls shrivel up into little raisins and die?
No.
Do they wake up one day and get baby fever?
Men absolutely can get baby fever, so to speak, yeah.
Do men have a biological clock in the same way women do? I've briefly
I don't know if it's the same way, but I think it's definitely a thing. I think a lot of men want to be fathers, so yeah.
joked about this in videos before. In fact, a clip of mine from a video I did a few months ago actually went viral recently thanks to the VTuber Smuggalana.
Ah, yes,
Smug mentioned!
the male biological clock. It's not physical, but spiritual.
Men will deny this, but they absolutely have a biological clock. It may not hit in your teens or your 20s, but one day you're going to have a dream. You have a little daughter making you pancakes with your wife in the morning, and you're not going to be able to get it out of your head.
Oh my
and
God.
And the comments were full of men discussing their dreams to start a family. There is not much discussion.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think that men are just horn dogs that want sex all the time, but I don't think that that's the full picture. I think that there is along with that the commonly strong sexual desire is also the desire for what comes from that. Now, obviously not all men. There's definitely deadbeats out there. There are people that are scum. I'm not trying to excuse them at all, but there are lots of men that desperately want to be fathers. They want to see their lineage live on, and they want to experience that part of life.
About men's desire to have children. Like many things, it's not really something they talk about publicly. That was until a
Well, yeah, it's very often not talked about publicly, because there's honestly in society there's a huge stigma against it for men. It's often viewed as creepy if a man wants to be with a child. It's viewed as like a problem. They're viewed as a predator. I think that that's changing. I think that culture is healing, but yeah, it's a weird one.
a certain video game came out.
Yeah, there it is, Pragmata.
What are you?
I am DI03367, a
She's adorable is what she is.
state-of-the-art pragmata created here at the Cradle. I possess basic life-saving...
How about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Pragmata is a sci-fi action game where you play as astronaut Hugh Williams, who is sent to investigate an abandoned moon base. He meets a childlike android named Diana, and they team up to survive and escape the space station. Along the way, they uncover what went wrong and defeat the bad guys, all while forming a strong emotional bond.
I'm counting on you, kiddo.
But it seems
High five!
to have awakened something deep within gamers, especially male gamers. The urge to get married and have kids. I'm not planning on getting married and having kids, but damn, this game is like fatherhood calling to me. Is this how women feel about their biological clocks? This game makes me want a daughter.
Isn't she just so cute?
What is this feeling inside me? It can't be. It's like, I want to protect. It's like, I want to be a dad.
Yeah, I do think that there's a certain realization coming through this, through things like Leaflets Have Babies video. There's a realization that men do want to be dads. A lot of people, I think, of this younger generation had kind of had it instilled in them that that's not something that men desire. But it is. Unfortunately, I think along with that desire comes with the desire to be a provider and be a person that is a leader of a household. And so without a wife, without a stable job, without having a home, it's a lot harder for men, especially this younger generation, to view fatherhood as a real option.
They won me over. The white baby makes me feel paternal. I will burn anyone and anything that tries to harm her. This game is dragging out the innate dad instinct. I want to like Pragmata, but I can't, knowing that men are also enjoying
Oh God, here we go.
it. This is a game for incels.
Ah.
Babe, wake up! It's time for your yearly gamer culture war slap. It's 2014.
Yeah. You know, if you're old enough to be watching this video, you've probably realized at this point, but I'm going to say it anyways. There's some really stupid people online. Like, there's just some people are just really dumb. And that's just the way it is.
Forever, man. We are never going to escape Mr. Gamergate's wild ride. In this video, we are going to discuss the facts and theories behind the so-called male biological clock, after we discuss the drama surrounding the game Pragmata, and how a bunch of men expressing a simple, wholesome desire, the desire to start a family, has turned into yet another culture war. Yet another gender war. The gender war. Men versus women, women versus men, the male loneliness epidemic, the female...
I can feel it. She's going into an ad. But I just want to say, the gender war doesn't have to be a thing. Like, the gender war is, you know, it's like this cultural thing, like a broad culture. But individual men and women, yeah, we don't have to be at war. I am not at war with my wife. She's not at war with me. We're very happy together. And it's, I don't know, the whole idea that, like, if a man succeeds, it means that a woman is failing is just wrong. Same way, vice versa. We don't have to be at each other's throats here.
A loneliness epidemic, dealing with dating apps, hookup culture. Do men like curvy or thin women? Do women like dad bods or fit men? Do they like beards or clean shaven?
Henson shaving?
Oh yeah. That reminds me. Before we get deeper into this video, let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor, Henson Shaving.
Ha! I got it. Yes.
For the last few decades, razors haven't been designed to work better. They've been designed to be marketed better. More features, more gimmicks, more blades.
By the way, I don't skip shoe ads.
Bro. One more blade,
We're
I
watching
promise,
through.
Bro. One more blade. While skin irritation is just treated like something you just have to deal with. And a major cause for irritation is blade flex. Because most razors
my solution
use
is
springs
just to let my beard grow. And then, you know, every 6 months or so trim it and just have a wild Alaskan mountain man beard.
Let the blades move as you shave. That helps them adapt to like different angles, but also causes extra tugging and razor burn. Most people just learn to cope with like aftershave and cold water.
I actually really like the feeling of aftershave. Call me crazy, but that like stinging sensation that you get from aftershave after, feels so good. It's so nice.
Water, fixing the symptoms instead of the cause. The question nobody asks is, should the blade even move? And here's where Henson Shaving comes in. By fully supporting a two-sided blade all across its length, they hold the blade in place.
If any of you have used Henson Shaving, let me know how it is.
Resulting in an irritation-free shave.
I can't go clean shaven like that. I got baby face. I got baby face, and my wife does not like the baby face. So I gotta have the beard. So I will happily have a beard, though it doesn't have to be a long beard, you know. But I'm curious nonetheless how the Henson Shaving works.
Springs, no movement, no need to compensate with pressure. And there's something really satisfying about that. Not just getting a better shave, but finally fixing something that's been quietly annoying you for years. Like when you spend months wondering why you don't feel rested even after you get 8 hours sleep, and then you realize, oh, I need a new mattress. You don't need more aftershave, you need a new razor. And since I switched to Henson, I noticed that my
But the
shaves have
aftershave
been
feels
smoother
so
than ever. No
good.
tugging, no cuts. The best part is, once you invest in a Henson razor, it is a lifetime purchase. The only thing you need to replace are the blades, which cost just 10 cents each. So once you own the razor, you'll only
Those
be
are
spending
cheap.
like $3 to $5 per year. Henson offers a variety.
That is one of the things that I hate about razors, though, is the blades, having to replace the blades, and essentially having yourself locked into that company. It's the same way with like printers and their ink, where they sell the printer actually really cheap. Sometimes you can buy printers cheaper than you can buy the ink for the printer. And then, so you get this printer, and now you're locked in to having to buy their specific cartridges of ink. And then it's like, well, I don't want to buy a new printer and have to deal with that. So I guess I'm just going to pay these extravagant prices. Anyways, it's wild. I don't like it. It's the same thing with a lot of razors. I don't know that I would like it with Henson, but if they really are as cheap as she says, 10 cents a blade, that's pretty darn good.
Of different colors. I have the
In this
rose
economy,
gold. I think
10
it's so
cents?
cute. So if
That's
you're tired
nothing.
of razor burn, a skin irritation, and overpaying for replacement blades, Henson shaving is definitely worth checking out. Just head over to hensonshaving.com/shoe and add both a Henson razor and 100 blades to your cart. Then enter code SHOE at checkout to get the blades for free with your purchase. Big thanks to Henson for sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad. Right?
Right. Of course, Chew. I would never skip your ads.
Now, let's get back to the video. Throughout history, there have been countless stories centered around a very specific dynamic: the adult protector and a child. You see it everywhere. In video games, they call it a dad simulator. The Walking Dead, The Last of Us, God of War, Detroit Become Human, BioShock, Life is Strange.
I haven't played all of these. Played some of them, but not all of them.
Also movies like Logan, True Grit, in a way, Monsters Inc., shows like The
Monsters Inc. is a cute movie. It's one of the movies that Pixar did before they kind of went downhill.
Mandalorian. Literature has done it forever with The Road, Les Miserables, and many, many others.
Is that what Les Miserables is about? I've never seen or read it. It just kind of assumed that I don't want to watch something that's miserable. Is it good? Is it actually a good watch or read? Like, this is a serious question. I don't know. It seems weird, but maybe I'll check it out if people think it's good.
It shows up time and time again because it taps into something deeply human. The instinct to protect, to guide, to teach, to nurture something more vulnerable than yourself. It is a beautiful and powerful story that has been told for centuries. And you're like really weird and an incel for enjoying it, actually.
Yeah, totally.
Incel game. If you buy this game,
God.
I'm gonna assume you're...
I know she does it. She's being nice by covering up the profile pictures and the names of these people, but sometimes I just wish I could see. I want to know. Like, I'm kind of curious. Well, I guess this shows that this one has 39K views. I'm just always curious how widespread these opinions actually are, or how much of it is just cherry-picked people that are shouting into the void. I guess 39K views is not a tiny, insignificant amount of views. If you buy this game, I'm going to assume you are a child toucher. Oh boy.
I feel like it's a breach of ethics at this point to design child characters for an audience of majority male gamers.
Just straight men cannot be around children, even in video games. That's what we're arguing here. It's a breach of ethics to design child characters for an audience of majority male gamers. How lowly she must think of men. I feel bad for this person.
Like, let's stop with the defenseless girl the big strong man has to protect. This reeks of sexism and control.
Oh,
I
God.
hate these fathers.
Reeks of sexism and control to have a man be a father, to have a man actually love and care for his daughter in an appropriate way. Ooh, so sexist.
They're simulator games.
Oh.
They always give me the creeps. This is low-genuinely fascist propaganda and
Low continually. What in the world are you trying to say here? I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a second to dissect that. Even just that, I'm not even gonna call it word, portmanteau. Okay, so I'm gonna assume it's low-key genuinely. So low-key genuinely, but they just had to put Kirk in there for a Charlie Kirk reference, implying that it's something that, I mean, it's trying to imply that it's something that is even more fascist or whatever, but that's not Charlie Kirk at all. So they're just virtue signaling at that point. Got it. Low continually fascist propaganda, and gives me, yep, once again, child vibes.
Gives me pedo vibes. Wouldn't it be cool if I sneezed right now? Fascist
Don't do it, Shoe. We need you here. We need you to continue your work.
propaganda. If this is fascist propaganda, slap me and call me Adolf. Zoomer women really look at a wholesome game involving a child and wait, what the is low genuinely? After hearing about toxic masculinity for the past
That's what I was
15 years
wondering.
now, finally a topic comes up where it's overwhelmingly positive masculinity, and what is the response? I think the funniest thing about the Pragmata controversy is that those incels genuinely think they could ever get near enough to a woman to impregnate one. It's not nuanced. Pragmata is blatant pedophilia catered to male gooner gamers.
What do you mean? What? There's nothing about that looks anything. I'm crashing out. These people are in the what? Mods, take their voices away.
Why are people thinking this is sexual or makes you a pedophile? Because men are notorious for being peds and disgusting humans. They sexualize everything.
It sounds like you are sexualizing this. Men are not sexualizing this. This is a you thing. You. Stop it. Don't make me get the bonk stick.
You are not very smart. A lot of loser males who often turn to gaming are pedos. It is an unconscious strategy to avoid competing with chat, as well as complementing their own pure attorneyness. Stall development.
Okay, this has got to be a joke though, right? This one's got to be, it's got to be just like someone memeing. I'm pretty sure.
What? Y'all are full of shit talking about dad instincts and whatever. We know why the f you want to play the game. You want to crack the little blonde bimbo slut.
What the hell? Nice flag in bio.
What? This character design creeps me out. Why does she look like a doll? Why is this blonde child with a blowout running around barefoot? I've not yet played the game. Is this expanded on in the plot? Or is this just eye candy for creeps?
It's not eye candy. Why does she look like a doll? Because she's actually not human. She's like a robot. What? So, of course, she doesn't look perfectly human. Also, it's a video game that doesn't have photorealistic graphics. They probably could. They could, like, it's pretty realistic looking graphics, don't get me wrong, but it has some style to it. It's not just photorealistic. And okay, all right. I'm giving these way too much credit. I'm realizing this video is going to take me an eternity to get through if I keep giving each of these, if I keep assuming that each of these posts are made in good faith rather than just the content slop that they're throwing up. Because, my God, that's these. Oh, okay. Breathe, Teddy. Just take a moment. We're gonna be okay. Let's continue. It's fine. You don't have to educate them all.
I feel like I'm going insane. She just looks like a cute kid to me. Like,
Yes.
that is just literally a cute little kid. I
Yes.
do not see the sexualization, and I am a huge pervert, mind you. I do
Shoe. No gooning.
not see what the f these people are talking about. Are there creepy people on the internet who are sexualizing Diana? Yes, absolutely yes. It is a small minority, but it is still disgusting. In fact, a subreddit.
I mean, I haven't seen any of that. And I am glad to have not seen any of that. That's, so great. It doesn't surprise me that someone does, but you know, Rule 34 is a thing. If it exists, there's porn of it. That's absolutely, like, come on. It's the internet. It's gonna happen. That doesn't mean it's good, and it doesn't mean that it's normal. It doesn't mean that it's what the majority of people are doing.
It had to be shut down because people were making not safe for work art of this child, which honestly is not shocking. It's Reddit. That's not the game's fault. The game has nothing creepy in it. These creepy people will always exist, unfortunately. I have made several videos about these people existing. People getting mad here are not getting mad at the people sexualizing Diana. That would be completely understandable. It would make sense if they were going to the accounts that were doing that and calling them creeps, but no. They're for some reason just getting mad at people liking and enjoying the game. They're just spurring out and randomly
men enjoy it, they must be bad.
Calling everyone and anyone incels.
Why did they make her look like a porn star, though?
Why is the
What the hell?
Are you
What the hell do you think of what?
okay? These Twitter freaks see
No,
a child,
Shoe, they are not okay.
Sexualize them and think everyone else is as creepy as they are. Like, no, bitch, that's you.
Yes.
And Reddit.
That's a
you and Reddit. There is.
That's a you and a Reddit problem. God, I feel bad. I say I feel bad. Just avoid Reddit users.
Nothing in this video game that caters to the freaks except for the fact that Diana is a child. Compare that to like Cuties, where there were up closes of real children twerking. That is media. That is catering to those people.
Yes.
An article recently came out from the outlet The Gamer that in the beginning talks about what happened on the Reddit and how disgusting some people are being towards the character Diana.
Gaming cannot allow Pragmata's Diana fan club to flourish. Okay, The Gamer, whatever.
Okay, fair enough, I agree. But then towards the end, the author throws in something very telling.
I have not yet played Pragmata, and that's because I'm a little tapped out on stories where men adopt daughter-like figures and prove their masculinity by protecting them.
That is their real problem. Men protecting people. That's just them
How dare men protect people? Men are supposed to put people in danger, gosh darn it!
proving their masculinity. And as we all know, masculinity bad.
Blatantly not fuel, whether you
But if you go back to Shoe's video on the Morning Glory milking farm, you'll very quickly learn, while they say masculinity is bad, there's an innate desire for masculinity in a lot of those women. They want it. They just don't want to want it, if you know what I mean.
you agree with it or not, the average attraction trope on a little girl, blonde, blue-eyed.
How dare she be white, blonde, and blue-eyed, like lots of children are. Like that's not unusual.
I mean, the whole game is low-key Nazi propaganda.
Nazi propaganda. Again, I haven't played it, so the content of the game beyond the idea of like the father-daughter like dynamic, I don't know. I highly doubt that it's Nazi propaganda, because every time they say that it's Nazi propaganda, it isn't. When it's Nazi propaganda, it's like, oh, wholesome, oh, nuclear families, or like people engaging in capitalism of their own free will. That's what they consider Nazi propaganda, typically. So I doubt that it is, but I'm not going to 100% certainly say that there is nothing a little sussy in there, because I haven't played the game.
I think the men who play this are probably creepy, but how is it Nazi propaganda? Blonde, blue-eyed toddler and tiaras looking white girl you have to save is literally Nazi propaganda straight out of the 1930s, dude.
No. Oh God, that's it. That's what they took. I retract everything that I just said about not knowing whether or not, like, no, it's not Nazi propaganda. Oh my, ooh. Oh, the internet was a mistake. The internet was a mistake. Giving people the ability to communicate online was absolutely a mistake. Too many dumb people.
Sorry, I don't see it. Ugh, I really don't have the energy to deal with this. Just use your brain.
Sorry, I don't have the energy to explain my schizophrenic paranoid delusion. Good.
Yeah.
I don't have the energy to listen to it. Listen, I know we're all used to seeing gay black, Hispanic, disabled furries in
You forgot fat. Obese.
media lately. But I promise you, white people still exist. It's not Nazi propaganda.
Yes, white people exist.
I feel like this girl character is an objectification of the idealized child.
I'll think on that for a second.
She's pulled right from the patriarchal white supremacist imagination, the perfect pure white girl child that must be protected so she can produce the next white generation.
Well, first of all, like I said, I'm fairly certain she's actually like an android, like she's like an AI. She's not a human, actually, so she's not going to produce a white generation. So that part is just kind of nonsensical. The character is an objectification of the idealized child. That may be true in a literal sense, in that it's a video game and literally an object of a child. So I don't know. Objectification does not necessarily imply sexual objectification, and I feel like that's probably what she's going for when she says that, because these people freaks out here. But just saying, but literally an object because it's a video game, yes. Oh, from multi-prostitutes. I didn't realize the was she an OF girl? Got it.
Anyway,
Funny how y'all have paternal instincts for a child with a model woman's face plastered on it.
That is not a model. What do you think? What have these? I'm thinking that maybe these people have never actually seen children. Like maybe that's the problem. I really don't think they've ever seen a child, so they think that, like, are these all women with dried up eggs that have not had any children? Are these truly incel men? Like, what is this? Have these people genuinely never seen a child to know that that's not a child's, or that's not a woman's face, that's a child's face?
Make her look like an actual kid with missing teeth, short hair, bare face, snot, and see if those instincts kick in the same. This game is openly catering to pedos. The gaslighting is over.
Okay, both of those images are of children, though I would assume different age. The one on the right looks a little bit younger than the one on the left to me.
wait, I'm trying to follow the logic here. Let me just give myself some brain damage.
It's not going to work, Shoe. You'd have to go full lobotomy.
So we make her look more like a child in order to not cater to pedophiles? Am I following that
That's what they said. That's what they're saying.
correctly?
Also, the face on the left is like a child 6 to 7 years old, and the one on the right is like a 3-year-old.
Right.
Diana's a robot kid. She's not a robot toddler. Also, again, she looks like a kid. Am I going insane? Like, that looks just like a little kid.
It does look like a little kid.
Do they just want her to look ugly? Is that what this is? They want her to be ugly? Like,
Most little kids are cute, not in like a like sexual attraction way, but as like, oh, they're adorable. Little kids are cute.
I need more brain damage. Hold on.
Don't do it, Shoe. We need you.
keep incel gamers LARPing saying, ooh, I want to be a dad now, because they're manipulative, creepy freaks.
Or maybe realizing that they want to be a dad means that they're going to, if there are the weeb incel gamers, but the people that, the men that are truly in a bad spot in life, seeing this, realizing they want to be a dad, maybe they get their lives together and better themselves, and it ends up being a wonderful, good thing for them. That would be great.
Freaks and like the ooh little girl with the model face, especially the lolicons, obviously. The devs know the male gamers hate a realistic or ugly child because that's not what they're playing for. If they made her look like a realistic ugly child, none of them would be saying this.
A realistic ugly child. Again, I think kids are adorable. Most kids are cute. Now, I'm not going to say all of them. I have seen some ugly babies, okay? It happens. But most kids are cute. What is this?
First of all, why are they acting like it's realistic to portray children as ugly and disgusting?
Because they themselves know that they are ugly and disgusting, Shoe. They want to normalize themselves. And so they feel ugly and disgusting and they want others to see that.
Children are not ugly and disgusting. Like, they're cute and
Sometimes quite disgusting, between like diapers and peeing their pants and blowing snot on things, and you know, like kids can be pretty disgusting. Putting their fingers in their nose and in their butts, and like, yeah, kids can be gross.
adorable. That's what
But
they're
they are
known for.
adorable.
Like, yes, she's made to look cute. Yes, that's
As our children.
how you know this game was not made by Western video game developers. That's how you know there was no Liliths on the dev team here.
You guys would lose your shit while playing Bioshock. Actually, Bioshock is a really good example of this design working right. The little sisters are all gross and have gray-green skin.
No, you don't understand. Everything around me must be ugly as or I will furiously start masturbating. This all
God. Oh, I didn't expect it to go there. Oh, wow.
sounds like 2014 discourse because it is
It
2014
is, yes.
discourse.
Yeah,
Please
this-
don't let there be Gamergate 2.0. Who's going to be the Shoe0nHead 2.0 to emerge from the Gamergate 2.0? If she's listening
You're still here, Shoe. We don't need a second. We already got you.
now, just this might sound very vague, but don't. That thing? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hugh, thanks for talking to me all the time. Ta-da!
Is this supposed to be when we first boarded the tram?
Adorable. She drew a little picture. And looks like crayons, I'm assuming. Aw.
I drew it. It's for you.
Look at that. You wrote your name, too.
I have some art that a friend of mine's daughter drew for me, and that's hanging on my fridge right now. It's so adorable.
Half bad, kiddo.
This robot girl makes me uncomfortable, and the fact that I haven't seen female gamers fawn over her is interesting.
I've seen female gamers fawn over her. I've seen some female streamers start feeling their ovaries acting up in real time.
I've seen more clips of her and that man, and that is not how kids behave. Something weird is going on here.
What do you mean that's not how kids? What? Kids don't have fathers? Is that what you're trying to say? Like, good dads form relationships with their children. Absolutely do.
The something weird going on here is you, ma'am. You are
Maybe it's a fatherhood issue in our country, like lack of fathers, meaning that these people that grew up with single mothers don't understand how fathers actually interact with children. Is that it? I'm trying to find the root cause. I can see a number of potential root causes so far.
the something weird. Men like the Father Simulator game where you have to protect a small child and shoot up a bunch of robots in space. Suspicious. Also,
Men like games where they get to go to war to protect humanity. Men like games where they are given a larger purpose, and one of the greatest larger purposes is to become a father. So absolutely, men are going to love this. What do you mean?
I have seen plenty of female gamers fawn over this character.
Me.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Okay, everything's all about you.
Who would win? Decades of anti-natalist propaganda? One little bean. There were even women cosplaying as her. And when women even expressed how cute they thought Diana was, they're also met with this.
Oh my god, Diana
Really? Okay, I haven't seen the people going crazy towards the women. Let's see it, Shoe.
is so precious and adorable. I'm gonna love this game. Thanks for telling everyone why you want to play the game, before you make up some other excuse to hide your pedophilia.
What the hell?
What?
Maybe we need different words. Like, calling someone cute and adorable is a child cute and adorable different than calling like saying a grown woman's cute and I want to date her. Oh, she's cute, I want to date her, versus, oh, you are an adorable little bean that must be protected at all costs. They're different. We use the same word. Maybe we need more words, but this is not hard to understand. It's really not.
Water guns are the best. I like it just as much as crayons. I like how the sand feels on my toes. I press down and sink in. Children don't act like this. This is how someone who fetishizes fatherhood wants children to behave. To normal people, it's actually deeply off-putting.
No. What?
The best part was all the actual parents, like, replying to these people like, yeah, no, that is literally how my 5-year-old acts. Like, yeah, no, that's pretty accurate. Fetishizing you mean the human desire to procreate and start a family? Oh, you want to meet a woman and settle down and have a family? Maybe have a house, 2 dogs? You sick
Being gay is good because it's natural. But you should be... But if you believe that you are trans, then you should change, and that's good because you can't trust the natural. Just because that's what you were born as doesn't mean that that's what you should be. And the natural urges for fatherhood and motherhood are bad because it limits you in some way while creating life, creating infinitely more potential into the world. Like, these ideas don't seem to have a logical through point of like, there's justification of it's natural, so it's good, and also, no, you must, being natural is bad and you must overcome the natural. Make up your mind. I'm not one that thinks that all natural urges are good, but I don't come to that conclusion based on the fact of whether it's natural or not. Like, I don't know. This is weird.
We've reached radioactive levels of incel propaganda. What the f does incel mean anymore? I feel like I ask this in every single...
It means person I don't like. That's it. It means person I don't like.
Video. This tweet got thousands of likes. I feel like I am going insane. Where does the incel part come from? Like, they want men to be open about their emotions, and then men are open about their emotions, and then they're just called Nazis or incels or both. Usually both. It's usually a package deal.
Yep.
And this tweet came from a man to make things worse.
A simp, probably.
A grown-ass man saw another grown-ass man speaking about the normal human desire to want a family and
I don't have any evidence that the man's a simp. I probably shouldn't have said that.
want children
I
one day,
backtrack.
and called him an incel. Cockroach behavior.
In any case, what is this?
Oh, God. I didn't know. I forgot that Hassan was on the thumbnail. Okay. Oh, and he's got a camera specifically for Kaya now. That poor dog, man. I have to take a moment and pet my dog. Take care of him. Make sure he's treated much better than Kaya. Okay.
Capcom's Pragmata. Wait, did it come out already? Pragmata, it's making thousands of people suddenly want to start a family. You play as Hugh, a soldier, stranded on a ruined lunar research station. His job is protecting the childlike android Diana while fighting rogue AI. In one emotion...
His voice is just so annoying. Oh, I cannot... I'm sorry. It's hard to deal with hearing his voice while he reads.
The moment she gives him a crayon drawing.
I'm not saying I'm some expert orator either, but... Oh, come on, Hassan.
The two of them together as a little family. Even streamers who say at the start they didn't want kids end up breaking down happy in tears. So what's really interesting about this is all of these unfuckable losers in the gaming sphere always talk about like starting families and stuff. And I don't understand like why this has become a thing that they care about.
Hassan, you're what, like 40 years old now? What's your excuse for not starting a family?
Like, if you're a gamer, you should care about things that you actually experience. You should care about things that you actually enjoy, right? If you're a lonely gamer who has never been around a woman and will never have sex with a woman, why do you care? Like, why do you care about having children or like riding for having children? Like, it's just not something that you're gonna experience ever for your life, for the rest of your life, right? This is something that I never understand.
Wow, maybe there's a reason people are yearning to start a family and can't afford to have one and can't seem to find a partner. They feel alienated from their work and atomized from their community. If only there was a political commentator around to speak about all this. Oh well, guess.
Yep, he just is an asshole. He always has been, and that's not gonna change. I don't know why people expect him to have any sort of good take ever.
It's not. First of all, the only care about something if it affects you is extremely libertarian coded and also very weird coming from a guy who understandably wants everybody to care about a genocide that is happening across the ocean.
I'm fairly libertarian, but I care about things that don't affect me. So I understand what she's saying by calling it libertarian coded, but I think there's a difference between saying like, this doesn't affect me, so I should not have the authority to apply force to change it when it doesn't affect me, versus not caring. Like, if it doesn't affect me, I still care. I care about the people in Iran and in Gaza and in Israel. I care. I also don't think that it's necessary our place to apply force to be making changes over there. You know what I mean? So I feel like those are two very different things. So I just wanted to clarify. Caring and being empathetic or sympathetic that's not anti-libertarian.
Second of all, what is this nihilistic horseshit? You never aspire for anything, never aim for greatness and meaning. This is the dude the media wants us to believe is going to save young men from the alt-right pipeline. Yeah, okay. And I love how he's like, unfuckable losers. Like, okay, congrats.
Yeah, anyone who wants to be a father is just unable to have sex. Like, what?
On the sex, bro. Check out this sex haver over here. I'm sure all those unfuckable losers could easily...
Honestly, I would not want to have Hassan's life. I would not want to be Hassan. Like, I would not want to have his morals. I would not want to live the way that he lives. Like, the idea of being someone who's, like, sleeping around, going to brothels that were rated for having underage workers at the brothels. Like, I'm not interested. I don't want to be him. If I could be the opposite of him, like in basically every way, that'd be great. Yeah, he's I want to be the least like Hassan as humanly possible.
Go to foreign brothels and pay for sex like you, Hassan.
Oh,
Something
she
weird
brought
about a
it up
man
too.
who could easily consensually get sex from a woman but chooses to go to a brothel. I don't know. Just saying. Also, 35? No kids?
Oh, 35. Oh, the clock meme. Oh, I'm gonna need to screenshot this later. This is gonna be the new clock meme.
Like, I'm sorry, that just pisses me off. Like, sitting in his ugly ass $600 Gucci sweater. I swear I've never seen this guy in a fucking normal ass t-shirt. Sitting on his high horse.
And he likes to spend money on really expensive clothes. That looks really dumb. It's really stupid looking clothing.
Looking down at people for wanting something more out of life. I don't understand.
He equates having money with paying a lot of money with having style, and it is not style. That dude, seriously, I don't. Ugh.
And how someone could be so mentally mind raped that this is their reaction to such like a simple, wholesome concept. Like, literally, no joke, the entire meaning of life is somehow confusing to Hassan Piker, anti-natalist. If I saw a child that looked like that, I'd probably attack it. I felt like hitting
These people are unwell.
her. The right-wing nutjobs seeing this and feeling paternal instincts are just predators. The only instinct I feel as a man right now is self-defense. I want to kill it. Yes, the ones saying they want to protect a kid are the predators.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes total sense.
Not the ones saying they want to kill it. The only thing
These people just do not I don't even know. We don't live in the same realities anymore.
felt while watching this is pure bloodlust for that annoying creature. I hate children so much. Before you come at me, yes, I'm a 35-year-old crazy cat lady and proud of it. Stay mad.
No one's mad at you for being a cat lady. In fact, I think most of us are glad that you're not procreating. Like, Your lineage can die off. That's fine.
First of all, every time you see a little smiley face like that, that's how you know that person is madder than they've ever been in their entire life. Listen, obviously, if you simply don't want kids,
true.
that's fine. Like, whatever. Not everyone wants kids. Not everyone wants to be a parent. But the societal attitude, the difference between men and women here.
And there's a difference between not wanting kids and actively hating children. Like, she actively hates kids. That's very different.
How they handle this situation is so, like, fascinating to me.
I'm probably never having kids. I'm probably gonna play video games for the rest of my life. I'm probably gonna be as hot for as long as I can. And I'm probably gonna keep making money. That's probably what's gonna happen for the next 40 years until people are just gonna keep being mad at me about it. Menopause is gonna hit me like a brick wall, but at least I will be getting the bag until then. You don't want kids?
Gross. What a gross person.
I'll do it whenever I want. I don't think I'm running out of time.
Absolute delusion.
Absolute delusion is right.
I feel like a lot of men.
Shu, are you trying to compete with JonTron for like video reactions, for meme reactions? I'm pretty sure you're the clock meme, absolute delusion. I think that's what I figured it out, guys. That's her plan. She's just trying to become the new meme lord.
Men in this situation are like, damn, I wish I had a family. That sucks. Women overcompensate and they pretend to be proud of it, and it just comes off as really kind of sad. And I guess it's like, as a woman, for
You say sad. I find it kind of gross, to be honest, but you know, whatever.
a long time, it's like,
Again, it's okay to not want kids, but to be so, I don't know. There's just so pompous about it.
oh, you're too young to have kids. Don't have kids. It will ruin your life and your body and your career. Don't have children. And then all of a sudden you hit a certain age and it's like, your eggs, ma'am. I get it. It's frustrating. I get it. I hid my pregnancy from the internet. Nobody knew I was pregnant.
There were people that guessed. I remember because people noticed you stopped drinking your monsters.
Well, some of you...
Yes. Yes, see? If she's not drinking energy drinks, she must be pregnant. I didn't recognize, but other people did. She was so obviously pregnant, lol. I still believe she was pregnant. Is June pregnant or getting fat? Oh god, that's just kind of mean. This woman is pregnant. She gained weight. She's pregnant, calling it right now. Yep, there was a lot of people caught on.
guessed, because I was fat as f. But anyway, I hid it from the internet, and while I was like 5 months pregnant, I was getting tweets from like groypers and like, TikTok, your eggs are drying up. But this like, f you haters, I got my cats. Enough. Stop spreading that attitude. Stop being a crab in a bucket. Like, even if you don't have children, that's fine. You could find other meaning in your life, obviously. But don't encourage that type of mindset. The amount of anti-natalist propaganda young men and young women see nowadays is like insane. But the biggest anti-natalist propaganda has to be like $3,000 rent, $2,000 daycare, and
True. Very true. The absolute absurdity of the cost, especially for people, the youngest people in society, the difficulty for them to find a way to live. Honestly, if you can, stay at home with your parents for as long as possible. Start integrating multi-generational homes where you can live with family, sometimes even after married. My wife and I, we believe strongly to the leave and cleave. You leave your mother and father and cleave together, so you are a new family. Believe very strongly in that. But if you can't afford a house of your own, like seriously, if you have the opportunity to get a leg up by cutting out the expenses of rent, or at least cutting it down drastically, by living with family, or mortgage, so that you can save up to get your own house, so that you could put yourself in a better financial situation in the future, like absolutely do it. Take that sacrifice.
student debt, honestly. Like, if we're being honest.
Also avoid going to traditional colleges, unless there are very few degrees that are worth getting out of college. I'll just say that. Otherwise, join a trade, start an internship, just get a job, or just go make stuff. Just go do things. Make something. Create something that is a benefit to society and sell it. Make money off of it.
It's just sad because, like, through all of history, like, imagine your ancestors. They've been through, like, war and famine, and you're just gonna end your bloodline because the rent is too high. But it's understandable. They don't feel like they can support a child. They can
Yep, it is understandable.
barely support themselves, especially on one income, like how it used to be. Those days are gone. You know, if I was president and I wanted to make America great again, that would be the thing I focus on the most. But no, we have to do another bullshit war in the Middle East. Okay, whatever, I'm not...
It's not that. This isn't the video for that, Shoe.
We're not going into that, not in this video.
Not in this
Strange
video.
reactions to this game. Let's clear some things up. Childless men do not have paternal instincts the way childless women have maternal instincts.
Yeah, this was a bad take from Miss Mary Morgan here.
Men first experience paternal instincts once they have their own children, and typically, those paternal instincts are only ever felt for their own children and no one else's. Men are not nurturers. Men don't gush over cute kids in public. Men don't have baby fever. If a man wants to possess a child for any reason other than it being a product of his own lineage, he's likely a predator.
What? Okay, first of all, even from, like, anecdotal common sense, this is just not true. This is obviously bullshit. Research literally shows that childless men experience, like, the desire for fatherhood almost just as much as childless women experience the desire for motherhood. Apparently, young men want children more than young women do nowadays. Many men, including childless...
Wait, I gotta go back to that. Young men without children are more likely than young women to say they want to be parents someday. Among young adults who do not have children, percent likely saying that they don't want to have children. Okay, so I'm understanding this graph. So 15% of men say they don't want to have children. 57% say they want to, with 28 being not sure. Okay, and women, it's 21% say, so 6% more say that they don't want to, and another 4% more say that they are not sure, leaving you with only 45% saying that they want to have children. Oof. That's interesting. My understanding is that to maintain population, so to avoid population decline, just to maintain, each couple needs to have 2.1 children. Now, obviously, you can't have 0.1 children. This is an average. And you have 2.1 children per couple. And if only half of the couples are actually planning on and wanting to have children, then that means you actually end up needing families of like over four children per family. If half the people are just not having kids. That's crazy. That's like a lot. Now, hopefully it's not half the people are not having kids, but you know, we need the population. We need a future generation, or else what are we even trying to better the world for?
Want children more than young women do nowadays. Many men, including childless men, exhibit caregiving, protective responses to infants, even if they're not their own. All through history, men have protected, mentored, even died for kids that weren't their own. Also, with this logic, like, uncles, stepdads, adoptive fathers, like, anyone like that is a predator. Like,
yeah, it's terrible logic. She didn't think this one through.
Men just have...
And I doubt she asked a man about it.
The protector gene, and this game just activates it. It's really not deeper than that. Yes, it's true men don't have maternal instincts, but men do have paternal instincts. There's a reason this game is about,
obviously,
protecting her from evil robots in space and not, like, I don't know, breastfeeding her. Yes, women and men are different. And a huge factor in this very popular trope is that the man gradually develops paternal instincts over the child despite his stoic, emotionally distant, masculine nature. These gamers are experiencing that through the main character.
If Capcom's goal with Pragmata was to make everyone who plays this game want to be a parent, then they've done an amazing job. I always sit back when Diana starts playing and think to myself, so this is what it's like to have a daughter? She's so cute.
And for the record, yes, that is what having kids is like. It's also not so fun stuff and lots of responsibility.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's also some not so fun. There's also sometimes the kids are absolutely crazy and can drive you wild, and lots of responsibility. You're having a whole other human that you're having to take care of, that needs to be not only be taken care of, but also needs to be taught and learn how to navigate the world. It's a big responsibility.
But the good parts completely outweigh the bad and make it all worth it. There were hundreds of tweets from people, most
I can't speak to whether or not it's worth it. My wife and I do not have any kids of our own, but I am strongly pro fatherhood regardless. Like I want to make sure it's known that I'm very supportive of men being fathers and taking care of their kids, and maybe someday we'll be able to adopt or something, but yeah, we don't have any kids of our own.
mostly childless people, mind you, being like, that's not what having a child is like, actually, you stupid gamer. It's actually terrible and awful. Men like this view having a daughter like
Yeah, that's people that have drank the haterade.
having a pet dog. Once she grows up and is
That or the cope of their own coping with their own decisions.
isn't a cute little girl anymore, they'll begin to resent her. Men really do want kids the way kids want a puppy. All the fun, but none of the responsibilities. I don't like the way you guys talk about children. Like, they aren't toys. People will lose their f***ing minds when they realize that kids aren't like a dog or cat. They're a goddamn nightmare. Watching a child play with a toy
These people seem totally insufferable.
and actually raising a child are two completely separate things. Kids are
Yeah, of
adorable
course
when they're
they are.
calm and playful, but little demons when they're screaming, snotting, and destroying your shit and keeping you up at night.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, it's not all. I don't think anyone said that this is the entirety of what being a parent is. Like, of course.
Men really think having children is easy and fun. It's not so fun when they're pissing and shit and crying nonstop. Do
Yeah, that isn't fun.
you have kids? No, and I got my tube side 3 years ago, but thanks for asking.
Okay, so then you don't. Okay.
Wow, Diana's so cute. Maybe I want kids one day. Did you know they poop and pee and cry? Why this compulsive need to counter signal this? Watching a fictional kid play with toys for a few seconds
It's cope. They have to justify their own decisions.
and thinking that's what it's like raising an actual human being is probably a sign you have zero idea what it really looks like being a parent, and you should not base your decision off a video game character. Wait, wait, this community note. OP is an e-girl with an OnlyFans.
OF detected, opinion rejected.
You stupid gamers don't get it. Doom scrolling TikTok and having multiple failed situationships is true happiness. Children are a burden. Nobody is saying parenting is easy. Nobody said that. All the parts parents say are the best parts. All the parts parents say are worth it. That is what people are seeing and yearning for. They have this
Yes.
like insane compulsion to attack anything that's like remotely pro-family, I guess because it culturally clocks as conservative. So you have to just shun it and mock it, or else you're doing a fascist propaganda or something. This whole thing has just been a litmus test for humanity. On one side, people who long for love and meaning and human connection desire deeper things and they're in touch with their humanity. And on the other side, miserable, insane freaks who want to destroy everything pure and wholesome. And then on the sidelines, normal people who just think this is a fun game. Yeah, that's probably most people.
Probably. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think we're a little too online sometimes. So
I said it before. The internet was a mistake.
we have established that the broveries have been activated by this
broveries.
game.
I
But is
like
the
that.
male biological clock real? Unlike women who are born with a specific number
Sex 101 with Mrs. Head. Oof, that's a name for a sex ed teacher. That's for sure.
of eggs, men create sperm all their life. Right now, as we speak,
That's true.
your balls are creating sperm. Men can technically get someone pregnant
Why are you looking at me like that, Shoe? That's weird.
all their life. And by someone, I mean a woman, not a femboy. You can't get a femboy pregnant.
Nor would I want to.
Stop trying. Sperm
No,
quality
I will
tends
not
to
try.
decline over time.
I mean, yeah, stop trying. I never tried, Shoe. Gosh, that sounded weird. Me yelling no, making it sound like I'm not gonna stop trying, but I'd never try. I don't want femboys, okay? I'm not a femboy enjoyer.
Lower sperm count and more DNA damage to the sperm occurs. These changes usually start after 35 to 40 years old. So as men age, the risk of passing on genetic mutations increases. Similar to maternal.
So you're saying as we age, we're more likely to create mutants? Like Jean Grey, Cyclops, Wolverine?
Maternal age, higher paternal age has been associated with autism, schizophrenia, so
Oh, okay. Never mind.
basically being a Shoe0nHead fan, and other rare genetic disorders, as well as the chance of miscarriage rates being higher. So when red pill manosphere people tell you like, oh, you have all the time in the world to have children, bro, focus on yourself, queen, get that bag, like, technically, they're correct. Physically, you do have all the time in the world, but that doesn't mean you should wait. Having kids is more than the ability to reproduce. You want energy to chase a toddler around. You want your kids to have their father in their life for a long time. You want to see your kid graduate and maybe have children of their own. You want to give your parents grandchildren. You don't want to be a super old dad or mom, but if that's how it happens, and that's great. Life is not a Hallmark movie, but it should not be the ideal for men and women. Like, if you are in a stable relationship, get married and have kids as soon as possible. Honestly, it's the stable relationship part I think people are having the most trouble with.
Absolutely. Oof. I do not envy the current dating scene. I don't envy the people that are in the current dating scene. Watching from the outside, it looks like it's a nightmare. I'm sorry, men, that my generation and previous generations let the culture become what it is now. And I'm sorry to women too. Like, women want to find a man. No, I'm obviously not all, but most women want to find a stable relationship with a partner, and they're not exactly pleased with the way that society is running right now either. So,
It's easy to be like, find a wife and get married and have kids, bro. And it's like, find a wife? From where? The wife store? Listen, I believe.
Well, first step, stop giving money to OnlyFans.
You will have that one day, Anon. I believe you will have that wife and daughter or son. You will have a little Diana of your own one day. You will hang those drawings on your fridge. Don't blackpill, don't doom. We're all gonna make it. Same to you ladies watching. If I can make it, you can make it. So what did you guys think of this? Have you played Pragmata?
I have not played Pragmata.
Did you like it?
And what I think of this as in the video, I think once again it's a fun video as always, Shoe, but you have quite the knack for finding the craziest people on the internet.
Did it make you feel those fatherly or motherly instincts? Is your biological clock ticking? Do you have baby fever? If you like this video, please subscribe, and if you can, donate to my Patreon, link down below. All Patreons get the raw, uncensored version of the video a day before it comes out, and I'm going to start doing live streams for Patreon members only, so that should be fun.
Shoe0nHead's gonna start live streaming. Interesting. So what you're saying is Denims will no longer be the largest female political streamer.
See you guys soon with a new video. A slop video, hopefully. Bye!
We need more slop from you, Shoe. The world's too serious. We need the slop. See, does she have something at the end? She normally does. Maybe not.
Why is the child sexy?
Oh boy. Okay, well, that was that video. Thank you, Shoe0nHead, for another banger video, and thank you all for watching along with me. Make sure to go to her channel and give it a like. Subscribe to Shoe0nHead if you haven't already, because she puts in a tremendous amount of work and does a tremendous job. And I think that's it for me. So take it easy. Oh no, you've ended up in my den. You must think that this is the end, but you have no need to fret. There's still more to come yet. Click on subscribe to let YouTube know just how far this channel should go. More will come later, or if you so need, click on another video to see more of me in your feed.